Hey Gems, welcome back. It's Lorena again. Today I'm here with a first impressions review slash demo of the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette, which I did receive in last month's Boxycharm. If you didn't see that video, I'll leave a link down below. But yes, this was the palette that I received. I believe there were like 4 or 5 options. I had seen a sneak preview and I was like praying for the My Little Pony because I really like the like bluish and purple tones in there. They also have a lot of pinks in it, but you know, that's just the one I wanted. It's not what I got, and I was pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like, oh man, I got the one I didn't want, because I generally don't like these color schemes. So just to show you guys real quick, there's a color scheme. It's very pinky, bronzy, coppery, just not my favorite kind of color combo. So I was kind of like, oh man, but oh well, it's what we got. I wanted to try it out for my Boxycharm update, and I was like, you know what, why not share with you guys as I play with it for the first time, give them my thoughts and all that good stuff. So let's get into that. First off, I want to say packaging wise, it's actually quite nice. I think this is very travel friendly. It's a very sturdy, pretty basic cardboard packaging. It has a great big mirror, which I don't tend to use the mirrors in my palettes unless I'm traveling, so I did just leave the plastic casing on it because I do that with a lot of my palettes, to be honest. So the eyeshadows themselves can be quite messy. This is my first time using it, and as you can see, there's a lot going on here. So there is a bit of an issue with some powderiness, some fallout, specifically with the glittery shades, but we'll get into that in a moment. For packaging though, I feel like it's pretty standard size. They might be a little bit smaller than like your average MAC eyeshadow, but for the price, I'm not too upset about it. I mean, see, it's not that much smaller of a pan, if at all. And I feel like the quality is quite good. You do have the names of the eyeshadows on the back, which I really didn't pay attention to when I was getting ready. I just kind of was throwing stuff on my face, so if you're into that kind of thing, I normally don't care. So it does have them back here, which is nice, I suppose, if you're into that. Like I said, I usually don't care because I'm not telling people I used tie the knot, and then like I'm not, you know, that's just not my lifestyle, so I don't really need it, but it's cool. So that's your packaging. I do feel like it closes well. I think it's got a magnetic closure. Yeah, it definitely does. Doesn't like hold itself up or anything like that. The mirror won't stay up on its own. You definitely have to prop it against something if you're traveling, but most of us would just be like this anyways. Who are we kidding? So very nice packaging. As for the colors, it does have a range from glittery to matte to kind of a shimmery satin sheen. And honest to goodness, you guys, I love ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. You guys know I have had quite an extensive collection over the years. I've depotted quite a few, not depotted, decluttered quite a few of these, and I've actually gone through a couple of them. This is my second Valley Girl. This is like my holy grail. It's my inner corner highlight right now. This thing has been my jam for way too long. If you've been with my channel, you know Valley Girl is my thing. That's just my OG right there. So I have been a fan of ColourPop's Super Shock Shadows for a long time, pretty much since they first launched. So I was curious about the pressed shadows, but I've been really broke, so I haven't been able to like buy myself a palette and test them out. So I was excited to get just a palette in Boxycharm. I wasn't completely like ungrateful, like no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I was just kind of like, oh, on the color scheme, but you know what? This actually has grown on me. It has really surprised me. So back to the formula though, real quick. There are 3 different types. There's the mattes, the shimmers, the glitters, and I do have to say the glitters have a ton of fallout. So you definitely want to either foil them or have some tape handy, but you do want to be careful with the glitters because they will fall all over the place, and you do need to be careful about that. But they are very creamy, they're very pigmented, they blend very smoothly. I use them both dry at first and then foiled, and they both worked really well. I just prefer the foiled technique to keep the glitter kind of in place. And these mattes are incredible. They are so pigmented, they're so smooth, they blend like a dream. I was just completely wowed by the formula. I didn't really use so much of a satin. This one here I would categorize as a satin because it has just a shimmer to it but no chunkiness the way some of the other ones have. But I mean, girl, hello pigmentation. I'm gonna show you guys. I literally am just gonna choop on this matte. Hi pigment. Yeah, we could be friends. Look at that. Look how gorgeous it is. Even something like this one here I used in my crease, and I was really not looking forward to using something like a peachy brown. I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about that one. I loved it. It works so well. It's just soft, it's blendable, it's buildable, it's not like so much pigment that you're like, oh dang, now I have to blend this mess. Like, no, it's just the kind of pigment that you can grab a little, build it up, grab a little. If you want to go gung-ho, you can just build it on your brush and go in, but it's easier to like add a little more than take away, so I highly recommend going lightly. But I mean, the pigmentation on this is incredible. The blendability is great. The only downside, like I was saying, is that the glitters do have quite a bit of fallout, quite a bit of chunkiness to them. They all have a little bit of a powdery feel to them, but it's only the glitters that I would worry about. But hello. I mean, they are just lovely. This formula really surprised me in a way. I mean, I know ColourPop is a great brand anyways, and I, like I said, have been a fan for years, but wow, I wasn't expecting that kind of blendability. I think it was what surprised me the most. Like, they really built up really well. They really just kind of smoothly zhuzhed around on my lid. It's just gorgeous. I really love this thing. So if you want to see how I pulled this eye look together, then just keep watching. Alright, gems, like I was saying at the end of the review portion, I am very pleasantly surprised with this palette. I can really see myself reaching for this, not only by itself like I use it today, but along with other palettes, specifically my Naked original palettes, my Project Pan. I've kind of been struggling with the shades in there. Some of them don't show up quite the way I want them to, but I feel like using some of these as transition shades with that, or as bases for some of those, is really going to help out. So I'm really excited about potential future eye looks with this. I really love it. I'm very, very happy with the quality. The colors actually really surprised me. This really reminds me almost of the Naked 3, but a much better, not Naked 3, Naked 2, which I gave away because I didn't really like. This is the same kind of color scheme, but so much better. Like, so much better. Night and day. So, very surprising, but ColourPop, you did good, honey. You did very good. Alright, and that's pretty much it for this review and demo. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you also get this palette? Did you get something different? Do you love yours? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you stick around for the next one, and I'll see you soon. Bye!